Hello friends, this is Christian Wiese. Today I have a big subject, desire, now at last, stop. Actually the title is from a book, the Ashtavakra Gita, translated here by Thomas Byram. It has a chapter on desire. Let me read a few parts. For example, it says, every good fortune, wives, friends, houses, lands, all these gifts and riches, they are a dream, a juggling act, a traveling show. A few days and they are gone. It also says, desire binds you, nothing else. Destroy it, and you are free. Turn from the world, fulfill yourself, and find lasting happiness. And lastly, at the end, it says, how you have toiled life after life, pressing into painful labor, your body and your mind and your words. It's time to stop now. Now, on the first glance, this very much sounds like the Buddhist warning that desire is pain, desire is suffering. But actually, the Ashtavakra Gita is deeper than that. When you read it, first of all, to the book, it's not as known as the Bhagavad Gita, but it's as potent, if not more potent. And the whole theme of the Ashtavakra Gita is that we are awareness, spelled with a capital A. We are the eyes of God that are looking on creation. So it is not the stoic mindset of destroying your desire, which in effect is suicide, because we are desire. Life is desire. We can't destroy it, but we can look through it. So the insight is, it's not that you shouldn't own anything. It is that nothing should own you. And as a matter of fact, the Ashtavakra Gita goes a step further and says, there is no you. And without the self, we are the river of life, and creation just flows through us. Now the downside of you are that, spelled with a capital T, is that it just could become an intellectual concept. Unless you are the river of life, if you just tell yourself that you're the river of life, you are not accomplishing anything. If anything, you're projecting. And the downside of being a stoic, I also wanted to read out J.K., who feels very strongly on that subject, Krishnamurti that is. It is only when you love life that you find out what God is, but most of us avoid life, just as all the saints, the so-called religious people, do. They, the saints, want to suppress life. They want to shape it, discipline it, control it, beat everything out of it. And the result is that they are dry, withered human beings who everlastingly talk about God, but they are nowhere near God. So I guess, hopefully, we all agree that just negating your desires doesn't do it. So in conclusion, there is a river of life, and sometimes we are that awareness. Sometimes we have those Buddha eyes, and we just experience being part of creation. The word desire is not a personal desire, it's just part of creation. there always has to be that feeling of abundance. That is the here and now. The here and now is we have no desire to be somewhere else. And if we do, if there's the feeling of swimming upstream rather than floating downstream, then I think the title of the presentation applies. Now at last, stop. Stop doing everything. Just feel, observe, be still, and hopefully an answer shall appear. If it doesn't, well, then there's a little work ahead. Once again, the Bhagavad Gita has 3 energy states. They have the dull and the lazy, the driven, and the serene. And by the way, it's sometimes understood as a classification of people, which I think is not good. We are all the same. Never look up to anybody, and never look down on anybody, because we are that. We are all on the same level. We are all part of the human stream of consciousness, and we are all in a position to grasp that we are actually the river of life rather than the self-contained story that we have been telling ourselves. So what do we do if we are trapped, if we feel trapped, if we feel personal desire and we don't know what to do about it, other than to be upset that we don't have what we want? Well, just take the dull and the lazy energy state. When we are sitting depressed on the couch, when I say, how come that I have only a few viewers and there's Eckhart Tolle who has the same German accent, he has millions of viewers, I can either be depressed or I can get up and can shoot a video on unfulfilled desires. But there's no wrong or right. Maybe the observation is just be depressed, because in that stuck energy that you are, with the current mindset that you have, there is really no way out. And then you just sit there with that stuck energy until it starts dissolving. The driven energy, the answer there often is just passion. Passion, beautiful as it sounds, especially if we give it the story of purpose, is still a self-inflicted energy. But in a sense, it's already better than the stuck energy, because at least we are doing something. We're trying to express it. And as we express it, we learn what is self and what is the river of life. So in a sense, and that's what the Bhagavad Gita always says, you deserve to work. You just not necessarily deserve the fruit of your labor, but you deserve to work. And the reason is that in that working, in that passion, in that purpose, you suddenly see the light and see the self-told story and the river of life. And once you do, the problem statement dissolves, because without the you, there's no problem. The problem is given to you to understand that the you makes very little sense, that the you is scarcity. It's often stands in the way of abundance. So once again, now at last stop doesn't mean stop having a desire. It means realize you are abundance. You are the river of life. And if you don't feel it right now, well, then stop. Feel, observe, be still. Heart energy, third eye, crown chakra, open heart, open eyes, open mind, And I would argue, I would observe in myself, the answer tends to appear. All right, thank you very much for listening in. Bye.